So this is our first lesson on looking at studying society. And what we're going to look at today is our first research method, which is called participant observation. We're doing more than one lesson on this, but it's just a basic thing on participant observation, called PO for short. So we're going to learn the basics of this method of investigation. We're going to try and understand its strengths and weaknesses. And then by doing that, you are hopefully starting to think like a sociologist. In the book, we're on page 35, 36 and 37. Just put it on there for you. Okay, overt means open, covert means secret, reality, pretending, slow, hazardous means dangerous, and investigation, experimentation, science and social science. They're a bit different. We'll talk about these in more detail in class. But let's crack on, shall we? In sociology, we want to find out about people and how they live and why they do the things they do. We need tools to do this. We need research methods. We need to reach inside of our box and pick the right tool. Depending on what you're studying, who you're studying, you use different research methods, different tools. If I want to measure something, I don't reach for the hammer. You've got to pick the right tool. We'll come back to that analogy over and over again. Okay, very quickly. PO, participant observation, is a method of studying groups of people. It means that you join the group and watch them go about their daily business. If you do it right, then you can learn their culture, their values and norms. It's especially useful when you're studying groups that, for some reason, wish to hide what they're doing, e.g. criminal gangs. If you want to know how drug dealers organise being a drug dealer, you need to use this method. Think about it. If you give drug dealers questionnaires to fill in, they won't. There are two types of participant observation. There's overt, PO, means the people you are studying know you're doing it. You're watching them, they know, they know you're watching them. Covert, PO, means you're undercover. They don't know they're being observed. The disadvantage of overt is it can be dangerous, and there are ethical problems as well, but we'll come back to ethics in a future lesson. You know, it's dangerous and there are ethical problems. This massive, brilliant, fantastic advantage of PO is that you're actually studying people while they're acting out their culture. It is the closest thing to the truth in sociology. It is of very high quality research. You'll see them do it, not asking them. Problem, and it's slow and therefore expensive. I'll explain that in class if you can't figure out why. Slow equals expensive. Also, you can only study small groups of people. You can't generalise. Yeah? And lastly, participant observation, PO for short, is a qualitative research method.